Royals at Fenway, tied at 2. Now, this looks like strike 3. Umpire's like, nope, didn't go around. What do you want me to do? He's like, what? That wasn't strike 3. I thought we were going to extra innings. He ends up getting ejected. More in this game. Get out of here, in fact. More in this game in a second. Wonderful. Speaking of the Red Sox, let's check in on Red Sox. Oh, what the heck? A grand slam? I could have sworn that he was on the backside of his career. That's why we didn't sign him. Nope. Turns out he's great. Dodgers win. Padres 3 games under 500. Weird. Guardians, Blue Jays. This is Biggio with an unassisted. That's a bad base running. What do you think? You're tricking him? It made no sense. Unassisted double play. Blue Jays win 3-1.
That was
wonderful. Back to Fenway, where 2 pitches later, Pablo Reyes walk-off grand slam. Sorry, Royals. Red Sox win. They won 10 in a row in their yellow jerseys. Weird. Yankees, White Sox. This is an overall take. Just relax. Wow. Oh, what are you doing?
He is awfully close.
Just give me a break.
Look, when your team is struggling the way the Yankees are struggling,
what do you?
I don't even want to watch it anymore. Just toss me.
You throw a fit.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it is.
You know what? I love these though. Don't you love watching these?
Well,
that is entertainment. Come on.
I'll go to Broadway if I want to see theatrics. Yankees lose 5-1. Wonderful. Look at this pass. Turkey Poland. Oh, Shingun in summer. Turkey wins.
Is this the thing that you went to Christina 30 minutes ago and said we have to add something to Weird and Wonderful?
No,
that's a coincidence.
Is that a coincidence? We love Turkish basketball. 25, 10, and 10. Is that confirmed? At 25, 10, and 4.
Yeah.
Wow, for Shingun, a.k.a. 24 rebounds. It's breaking news. 25, 24 rebounds, a double-double.
That's
Back to the NFL. You know, who knows?
I think he was 25, 8, and 4.
Back to the NFL Top 100. Josh Allen lands at number 8, right in between Micah Parsons and Tyreek Hill. Let's start with Broussard, since you also like Josh Allen.
There's this guy, he's MVP. So he
was a preseason pick. You know, I'm objective,
season,
so I go different guys.
But you're lukewarm on him this year.
No, I'm not lukewarm. I think it's a tad low. Okay. A tad low. I still would have him ahead of Jalen Hurts. Now, like I said about Burrow, could Hurts be
tad low?
Hired? Yeah. 8. Number 8 is a tad low.
You want him at?
You like he should be better. So he should be better.
Yeah. Up a little higher.
Okay, yeah.
And higher than Jalen Hurts because again, he's a better Yeah.
He should be better. Is what you're saying.
Ranked higher.
Yeah.
But he's the only guy actually to throw for 35 touchdowns and run for 5 touchdowns in 3 seasons in NFL history. And you can throw out, it's a different game. They throw for more TD. Everybody's playing a different game.
That's true.
But this guy is unique. His running ability is incredible. I think he's a better runner than Jalen, and he's a better passer than Jalen at this point. Now, the decision-making, I'm with you on that, and maybe Jalen will pass him this year. But what he's done for that team, scoring 84% of their touchdowns, and they win 13 games, 2 of the last 3 years, top 3 MVP, 2 of the last 3 years, I got to go with Josh Allen higher.
I think he's right where he needs to be. And I can't put him higher than Jalen Hurts because when we look at both the player individually as well as the team, Jalen Hurts as a player made a bigger leap, as well as his team made a bigger leap last year. And for me, Josh Allen, he's been consistent. Like we harp on his interceptions. This is who he is.
Well, that's not good.
It's not good. It's not that it's good, but when you're throwing 30-plus touchdowns every single year, you're throwing a lot of passes in this league.
Yeah,
you're
red
scoring
zone interceptions.
I understand that.
That's what he's got to improve.
He has to improve on that. He has to reel that in. However, to go from, 13 last year to 8 this year, his team is always in the mix, and it's because of what he provides. We can't knock him because his stats from the year before are slightly not as good.
Hold on.
I also wonder, and maybe it had nothing to do with it. Did the DeMar Hamlin situation hurt really mess with them? You can see how you would think it would because they looked horrible, and as did he in the playoffs.
Well, they played the Cincinnati Bengals, so I can't.
Yeah. But it was their teammate. I'm
their
just saying,
first game.
Listen,
Josh's play tailed off well before the DeMar Hamlin incident. And I understand it was very, very early in that game, But in the game that DeMar got hurt, Cincinnati looked like the better team that night and in control of that game, and then in the playoff game washed them. Wilds, what is the single worst thing a quarterback can do?
A red zone interception.
There you go.
That's not one we usually go over.
Well, I thought you were going to say turn the ball over,
Okay.
and then I was going to say, and what's the worst place to do it?
Okay.
There you go.
Got to go over that.
Yeah, Josh
gotta
Allen
study
just
up.
again, he once again is just judged by a slightly different standard than how we've judged quarterbacks in my adult life, which is he is judged more by the upside provided than by the consistency provided. If this is about at their best, who's the most amazing, then Lamar should be universally considered a top 5 quarterback. Universally. Because Lamar, when it's all working, holy bleep, is that the best quarterback I've ever seen? Well, he runs a 4.2 and he can throw the deep ball about as well as anybody. But he is dinged because he's not able to consistently provide that.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, his inability to play within the framework of the offense at times is a critical, I don't want to say error, weakness for a guy who's supposed to be one of the 10 best players in the league. That's just what it is. And the fact that he has, in my opinion, gotten a touch worse each of the last 2 years is concerning. I know he went from 13 to 8 on the NFL Network list. I disagree with that. I think the best Josh Allen we had seen was 2020. Then I thought in 2021 he took a clear step back and then revved it up in the playoffs at the very end of the year. And then last year was the worst year he's had since he's been a superstar.
But it wasn't that bad of a year.
Okay, that's
So
Yeah,
are you saying that he should
couple
be lower?
he's not a top 10 player in the league, and he's not a top 3 quarterback.
He carries a team that went 13-3.
What? Okay.
He carried them
They had
offensively.
weren't you telling me all year they had the number 1 defense? Well,
Yeah, I'm saying offensively, he carried that team. He didn't have a tremendous running game without him.
carried them to a second
that's one thing they
consecutive
hope to
7th
improve.
place finish.
They won 13 games. You just taking the fact that he
Where's
hadn't
Kirk
gone deep,
Cousins?
hasn't gone
Where's
deep in the playoffs.
Where's
That's
Kirk
it
Cousins?
right
Kirk, come on.
13
Kirk
wins.
Cousins doesn't do that. He doesn't run it like Josh Allen.